Happy Monday, sir.
Happy Mailbag Monday, everybody. Thanks for getting those questions into Kathy. We're going to get your questions answered as we do every Mailbag Monday here in the Dream Giveaway
And
garage.
if you've got questions while this is going on, let us know. We'll add them to the list.
That's right. Look what we have behind us, PJ.
I love it.
It's so nice. I think this is the first time that we've seen this year's Corvette Dream Giveaway grand prizes kind of staged together. The classic, of course, in the front. It is a 64. It's not a 67. Very popular when you do a resto mod to put a 67 Stinger style hood on there. 502. 1964, the only cubic inch available in the Corvette from the factory was a 327. So what's that mean? It means this has a Chevy Performance 502 ZZ, good for about 508 horsepower. Yes, it's got one of those magical crate engines right from General Motors, not from, the guy 3 blocks down and 2 lefts over. What an amazing engine that is. 502. Got the iconic side pipes on it. Got some nice looking wheels as well from American Racing. So that's a 64.
Are you a side pipe kind of guy, Chris,
No,
when it comes to that?
no. And you know what it is?
You don't want to get burned.
Well, not only that, I don't want my ears to get hurt. They're loud.
Gotcha.
I prefer a little more quiet. I don't want to be shouting at the person next to me to hear them. And after all those years that I have spent around cars, man, I just like something a little. It can rumble, but don't rumble that much all the time. That's just me. You guys might like that rumble all the time.
Roger says no replacement for displacement.
No replacement for displacement. We say it all the time.
Kathy says was mentioning the Holly Sniper EFI system to someone.
That's correct. So the crate engine comes as a long block, but without the fuel injection system. So there is a Holly EFI on here. From our good friends at Holly.
Alan says, I love the red stripe on the deep black body. Yeah, and it kind of pays
And it matches. I mean,
got that sting.
correct.
Right there.
And here's the thing, you go, well, black is black. But you know what? Tuxedo black is different than 2025 General Motors black. They're not the same shade. I mean, yeah, they're 2 black Corvettes, I get that. But the shade is not identical. And by the same token, the red stripe for 2025, it's a much deeper, darker stripe on the 2025 than the very bright classic stripe on the 1964.
Yeah, very, very bright when you come to this one.
And the other thing, got to look at this. So here's you guys know what this is called? Bonus points if you do. It's called a fleur-de-lis. PJ, how's my French?
That's old school right there. Yeah, French is good there, Chris.
Yeah, thank you so much. And then if you look at that fleur-de-lis over here.
The new style.
Yeah. Excuse me, guys.
Look at that. The checkered flag there.
Right.
The emblem.
Right. All right.
Good stuff.
Let's get to the questions from Lady Scorch. What's up with this? Excuse me, guys. Who gets to search and purchase these beauties to give away?
Well, let me point to one person right over there.
There's 3 of us on the team. And I'm proud to say that I'm one of those of the 3. Lori's on the team, Ryan's on the team. And we listen to your suggestions. We have some ideas of our own. We look high and low. Anywhere we find the right car for you to win, that's where we get it. People give you all these cars? No. We have to purchase the vehicles on behalf of the charity, and it gets expensed as part of the promotion. So that's how it works. Jesus has this long thing here about engines. So, and Jesus, thanks for watching us every day. He'd love to hear more about the engines powering the current cars in the garage. And today, we're going to let you hear the engine in the Z06. But he would like to know which of the engines in the garage would I say is a reliable performer, which one is worth recognizing for its engineering, And which one is revered for its performance and legacy?
If I had to guess, you were going to say something about the Porsche. Does that fit all three?
Well, it really does. Porsche fits all three, but I'll give you three more. So a good engine, a reliable performer. Definitely. The LS series of engines from General Motors. I've been to their engineering plant. I've seen the technology that they put into these designs, and it is hard to beat the reliability of a 6.2 liter General Motors engine, whether it's naturally aspirated or, in this case, as PJ is showing you, supercharged. Great, great, great engines. And that all started in the mid-90s. They've been making them better and better and better ever since. They're that good. They really, really are. They're not the Porsche engine, though. The Porsche engine is a whole other level. And that Porsche engine is great. That Boxer 6 4-liter. Much smaller engine. And, of course, much lower number for horsepower. And as Roger mentioned earlier, there's no replacement for displacement. So 6.2 liter is a whole lot more than 4 liters, correct? Okay, Hall of Fame engine, best revered for its performance and legacy.
As he's looking around.
The Camaro and the Chevelle, the 396s. Legendary, timeless, what everybody wants, a big block Chevy engine. But no offense to the Dodges in there. I hope Wayman's not going, oh, what did Chris just say? That 340 small block and the 440 Mopar big block, they're iconic and timeless as well. So you pick. You let me know.
So over the two big blocks, would you take the two big blocks or the two Mopars?
Oh.
I mean, the two Super Chevys over the Mopars.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at them both right now, guys, and I'm just not saying this because I'm on camera. If I had to pick between the Super Mopars and the Super Chevys, you know what? I'd probably pick the Super Mopars just because they're harder to find. That Roadrunner, that 440 6-barrel liftoff hood, that's one of 422. The 340 CUDA, that's a pair I don't think that, if you looked the entire world, I don't think you'd be able to put that entire pair together again. You'd probably be able to put together another black Camaro and a black LS6 Chevelle. So I'm going to go with the Mopars.
Wow, that's a big call for you.
Yep.
You're into that Chevelle.
I like that Chevelle. Okay, from TJ James, have you guys ever done two pickup trucks together?
I don't think we have, Chris.
I don't think we have either.
Pickup trucks, we've
It's
never
an
even
interesting
thought
idea.
Yeah,
What
we
would you
could
do?
Would you do a classic?
Would you do a
model?
classic? Would you do like a classic C10 and a new Silverado? Would you do an F1, right? A really old Ford truck, the first series, and then a brand new F-150? Or would you do like an old D100 Dodge and a new Power Wagon? I don't know. It's a great idea.
Could you do an F-150 new one with an F-250? Kind of like a combination of an increased...
Could do that as well. So yeah, that's a great idea, but no, we have not done it.
Yeah.
Okay, from Jonathan, and Jonathan, thanks for watching. How are winners chosen exactly? I get hundreds of tickets, I still have not won.
Well, unfortunately, he's in the same boat as a lot of people. We've had
Right.
158 winners, and we only have 158 winners.
Right. And listen, you donate to help out the charities, right?
That's right.
So, Jonathan, I hope someday you win. I honestly do. Okay, from Laird Lashbrook, does a Ford pickup have a tow hitch? I think he means a receiver. Does it have a receiver you can put the hitch in? So you could buy a car haul trailer and drag that beautiful 65 Mustang back home to Canada. Let's go look. I already know the answer. Let's go look.
All right, let's take a look. Does it
Take a look.
have a receiver?
Yep.
There it is.
All right.
You know, people don't really get a chance to see what's underneath these things, and it's pretty wild underneath there. It's really clean. This one, some gentleman came in here during a tour and laid right on the ground and looked up underneath. and said, "Wow, this is
Yeah,
the
did he
cleanest
ask for a pillow and
He's
say,
looking
come
at-
back tomorrow?
There's a lot of room there.
Wake him if he's snoring?
He just rolled right underneath there, laid right down. It was pretty funny watching him look underneath the car.
Yeah, you'd have no problem putting a hitch ball on that. You'll be just fine. Okay, and a question from Roger. Roger, I didn't mean to put your question all the way at the end here. That's just where it landed this time. When is the next launch?
Wow.
Well,
is he saying lunch?
When is the next launch? Noon tomorrow, Roger. Oh, launch. Well, okay, no fooling, Roger. April 1st.
Very good.
April 1st. And am I going to give a clue on this or not?
No.
Okay.
No, not yet.
Easy enough. Let's fire up the Z06, guys.
All right. Now, your
Oh.
lovely C8 here that you love to hop in and see that big wall of...
You know what's great? Lori took this up to the Gator Nationals where she hung out with Don Garlitz. And now it has over 500 miles on it, which means that in park, I can rev it to more than 2,000 RPM. That was a problem with it, being in park before with it. So now that that's been released for warranty issues, I can give it a little bit more of a rev. You guys ready?
Before you go any further, Roger wants to know, maybe there's one Easter egg. Is it going to be a twin launch or a regular a single launch?
Twin launch.
Oh,
Okay,
all right.
that I'll tell you that.
All right, let's see what
Here
goes
we
on
go.
back here.
Holy, you know what? Can you believe the sound of this Z06? That is a flat plane crank 506. What is going on here, BJ? Let's rev it up. PJ,
Pretty nice.
I couldn't hear that because somebody had country music on here. I'm not sure who it was, and she was singing about pickup trucks or something. What do you guys think? Here in the garage, I've got to tell you, this has got to be the loudest car right now in the garage, and it is 100% stock. 5.5 liter. I don't know why I said 506. It's got 650. Oh, 5.5 liter flat plane crank, 650 horse.
Well, it's funny you say that because Kathy says we'll have to put the decibel meter out on this
You
one
know,
one of these
that's
days.
what we need to do. So later this week, maybe we'll pull out the decibel meter and we'll see if the 64 is louder. They are both really, really loud.
They are.
Nice car. I can't win it. You can. How do you see all these great prizes? You get on over to dreamgiveaway.com. Get your entries to win. Lori, thanks for getting this over 500 miles so that I can fire it up and have a little bit of fun. And we're going to have a whole lot of fun this week. Next week, on Friday, right here under the big lights, we'll be giving away the Plum Crazy Challengers. Be sure to mark that on your calendar as well. Next winner pull will be the Tesla. Next vehicle pair to end will be the Hearst Olds and the GMC truck. After that, the big diesel truck. And I got to tell you, folks, $108,000 is what a new Ram 3500 dually costs. I don't know about you, but I don't want to be staring at that car payment coupon book every month. Better way, get your entries to win. PJ?
Couple questions here. Somebody asked if we would ever do a Gladiator, and there's another one. How about an AMW Gladiator and a Wrangler?
It's an idea. We gave away a Wrangler 392 before. We'll have to see what's coming up in the next couple of months. That's all I'm saying.
Kathy says 670 horsepower.
670. I said 650. My bad. 670 on that. Any other questions before we wrap it up?
And Ahad Home says, I think that's the best double matching old and new. So we won't go with two news if we ever decide to do something like that.
All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow. More great fun, more great action, more great grand prizes. And we'll be back to 4 o'clock tomorrow, our normal time, in our